Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is January 3rd, 2020. It is about 12:20 in the afternoon. It's a beautiful day actually. Happy New Year to you all. I trust and I hope that you all had a fantastic New Year's, that you rang it in safe and sane. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. You're all still there? All right. No wakey in a concrete and steel cage. I hope not. Did you guys have a good New Year's? Mine was quiet. I was really I was at home. I was really thinking seriously about going to Colorado Boulevard and checking it out for a little bit. You know, I kind of wanted to do that. I haven't done that in a couple of years. Actually, 3-4 years actually. I've done it once on Colorado. It's crazy. It's something. I think the most unique New Year's I've ever done was Las Vegas, right there in front of the Paris. Well, that's. I would say it's one of those things that would probably be a bucket list, definitely. I don't know if I would ever want to do that again unless I had the money to maybe stay in a suite and have a paid escort to usher me down to Las Vegas Boulevard and keep people, give me a space like 3 feet radius. It's crowded. It gets crowded. It was pretty, but you know, I remember in Vegas I was pretty fucked up, and I didn't care. So, but I don't know if I'd ever want to do that. This is nuts. It really gets it's fun at first, and then people start pushing and shoving, and then attitudes get into play, and it's like, I gotta get out of here. Just crawling out. All right, third day into the new year. Already so much has happened, to me at least. On the second day of the new year, I got sick at work. Oh yeah, you notice? Yeah. I've been needing a haircut, so I figured, you know, why not? I got sick of work yesterday. It took me a while to figure out what happened. I had a bad allergy reaction at work, right in the middle of I only had like about an hour and a half left on my clock, on my shift. And I was doing a go back. Go back is when someone calls you from the front desk and says, so-and-so or department so-and-so, you got go backs, you got customer returns that you have to go back to your department and placed, you know, restocked on the according place of the department. So, you know, and I've never had any problems whatsoever. But yesterday, I was doing go backs, and I had one particular item. It was kind of weird. It kind of smelled kind of funny, and I didn't really think about it, and I just wanted to get it back because I had a busy morning and I wanted to finish up my work. I only had about an hour and a half left on my shift before clocking off and going home, you know, and I don't like leaving, you know, unfinished work for someone else to pick up when I know darn well that I can finish it off. And then some, you know. So, and then a couple of minutes later, my nose started getting watery and my eyes were starting to go, I'm like, oh crap, am I coming down with something? And my nose really started coming out. I went over to the Starbucks, got myself a napkin. Actually, I always carry like Starbucks or McDonald's napkins in my pocket. They make good for tissue. Picked that up from having babies. McDonald's napkins and Starbucks napkins are some essential items to keep in your diaper bag for children. Cheap and free. And then seconds were passing by, which seemed like minutes. Now, honestly, your throat started getting a little itchy and puffy. The back of my throat, where my uvula is, started closing down and shrinking. I could feel it. I'm like, holy cow. I went to the front desk and my HR manager was there, and I said, Becca. And I tried to talk. I was more like had a mouthful of marbles. I couldn't talk. my throat was closing up. And I said, Becca, I think you need to call 911. I'm having an allergic reaction. My throat's closing. She got on the horn and called, and yeah, they came. Took me to Glendale Adventist. I was a Glendale Adventist from, I'd say, maybe 12:30 till about 7 p.m. It was just a general allergic reaction. They gave me some Benadryl, shot me up with some Benadryl and some steroids, and got a little groggy. Took a nap there, had a sandwich, and they called an Uber for me, and came home and just dropped off my prescription actually before coming here. So they gave me prednisone, a steroid to help the inflammation, and some Benadryl. Which now, doggone it, I guess I'm going to have to carry Benadryl with me. She goes, well, maybe you should carry an EpiPen. I'm not going to carry. I hate being one thing, because I grew up with my asthma being so bad. You can ask any of my family members. I was a slave to medication like you would not believe. I despise medication. I know how important it is. And I know how bad medication is all over. But I hate being a slave to medication, and I don't want to do it now until it is absolutely necessary. So, no, I am not going to carry an EpiPen. I'm sure I would probably qualify, but for now, I'm just carrying a Benadryl. That's basically all you need is Benadryl and time, and that's all they did was they gave me a shot of steroids and Benadryl, and it started going. In fact, even when they released me, still a little swollen in the throat, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, this man right here as a child was a slave to medication. I was a slave to my illness, to my asthma. It wasn't until my mother's funeral that come to find out that a lot of my family members, my cousin told me, she said that Junior, we didn't think you would ever see your 18th birthday, let alone your 21st. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So yeah, that was my story. January 2nd, I was in the hospital. I got sick, but I got to commend my HR manager, Becca. She's cool, great person. She was staying in cool and calm and everything, but I know in the back of her mind, she's like, "Oh my God, Charlie, don't die, don't die, don't die." I could almost see. Oh, I could almost see her. Her composure was fantastic, but I could see in her mind, behind her eyes, she was probably just freaking out, just because I know her personality, and she did really good. Everybody at the front desk there in the store, everybody was, they did a great job. I'm at a good store. I'm at a good, job. Wish the hours were better. Yeah, the pay's fine, more than fine, but definitely could use with more hours and everything. And the hours are definitely going back down. Next week, I'm only on for like 3 days, so yeah. A hunting, I must go a hunting. So that's about it. Oh Lord. Well, at least it wasn't anything bad. Really, it was more of an inconvenience than anything. I haven't had an allergic reaction like that, honestly, in about a couple years since I was like homeless. I ate something, and it just started messing with me. But yeah, everything's all good. Just accumulate another bill on the ambulance thing. That's the one thing that kills me is the ambulance bills. The medical, so much. I've chalked up some medical bills and everything, some stuff that doesn't get covered by Medi-Cal, and usually a great portion of ambulance bills do not get covered by Medi-Cal. So the most expensive part about being treated definitely is that expensive red limo ride in a beautifully equipped, awesome vehicle. But you know, thank goodness for EMTs, right? Because when you need them, you're certainly not thinking, well, you know, if it's gonna cost me this much, maybe I could just have the family come over here with you know, some sewing thread and maybe, you know, the kitchen knife. Hey, dude, sharpen the knife. So, yeah, we don't think about the cost when we need the help of police, EMTs, fire, whatever. And then when we do see the bill, and it's pretty expensive, you're like, fuck, why is it so much? Well, think about what they're doing. They're risking their lives, first of all, to save your life or give you help. Or even if it's a false call, you know, they're taking some time out. So, yeah, that's expensive. Medical is expensive. So that's about it, my friends. I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to go in and go check in with my HR and say, hey, I'm alive. Because I haven't called them yet. I haven't told them what's going on. So I'm going to call them and or go in there and try and let them know. Also, I want to let you know, yes, I did do a video for the parade. I wanted to let you know in advance. Please bear with me. The quality of the video isn't all that great. My vantage point, for me, for watching the parades, you have to understand, everybody's pretty much sitting down when the parade starts, or before the parade starts. So that's one thing. When the parade starts, everybody stands up. I'm 5'1.5", 5'2", give or take a couple of feet. So I have a hard time, and I have a Nikon camera that I use to shoot. I can't shoot those kind of long events or those kind of events or things with the cell phone, so I have to use my Nikon. And my Nikon's a pretty heavy camera. So I'm having to hold my camera above with my viewfinder, trying to face down, and I'm for like 2.5 hours or so looking up. My neck is killing me, my arms are killing me. I have a heavy backpack with all my batteries and everything, and just, so it's not all that great, and sometimes my focus wasn't all that fantastic. Plus, what you see on TV is much better. Their quality, they had the time to edit and go from place to place. I'm waiting for the parade to come down, a band or a float to come, so it takes time, and it's not always the greatest thing, but I walked down there, and you know, and I wanted to share with you, so I did that. So it's not broadcasting quality, and given the fact that my camera, she's got asthma, she's wheezing. She doesn't have an inhaler, unfortunately, and I don't know if it's going to be able to last another year. I'm looking to retire her, but I got to find a suitable replacement. So that's actually kind of like one of my side things that I really need to do in 2020 is get a new laptop, and I need to get a new camera. So yeah. We'll see. I got a whole year, so we'll see what happens, you know. All right, my friends, that's about it, and I'll upload some video for the parade, maybe tomorrow, maybe later this evening. I don't know. I'm still editing, still working on it, so it takes time. Bear with me. All right. So, all right, my friends, 2020. Let's make this a good year. Let's make it count. Political wise right now in the news, in the world news right now, I woke up and it's just like, yeah, since yesterday, kind of crazy out there. Scary. Not, you know, just happy not to be flying abroad right now, so. All right, my friends, so you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants, and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on. And I got sick. Went to the hospital again. But hey, it's a beautiful day, so yeah. All right, my friends. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you all. Take care and have a fantastic Friday. Bye.